Hey Zoe, good morning. How was your night? Let's move this sticker a little bit farther down. Thank you for the taps. That's good. I'm glad. I finished watching the rest of Twilight with my wife. And just let the rest of my night wind down, and we headed to bed afterwards. Hey Dustin, how are you doing today? Hi Juno. Oh good, I'm glad you're doing good. Supernatural. Hey Lovey, good morning. Yep, Supernatural's pretty good. I typically like anything that has werewolves and vampires or lycans or, whatever they want to go by in that particular movie. True Blood, Vampire Diaries, Supernatural. Oh, very nice. Vacation. Make sure you enjoy every minute of it. Okay, that is definitely better than before. So with this brand new ginseng supplement that I got, they say hot or cold brew. I'm preferring warm. Hey, Krista. Warm seems to do better. So half the container I boil hot water, and then the rest of it I add cold, and then I let it steep for a little while. Very nice. I hope you enjoyed yourself at the arcade. I'm doing okay. Today is definitely going to be a mellow day. I've got, let's see here, therapy, and then support session with a worker that we work with for all of our daughter's needs. And they don't just provide services for my daughter, though. They also provide support services for me and my wife to help further our understanding of what our daughter goes through, so we can help her that much more, at least from a home standpoint. And then I do believe after that my wife has an appointment. So kind of busy today. I might in fact end up ending my live at like 9:20, so go live for an hour instead of an hour and 55 minutes. Because typically on Tuesdays anyways, I end it 5 minutes earlier. You should probably do that if you like playing in the street. And besides, as a kid growing up, like, we were encouraged to go play out in the street. I mean, that's usually where we played rollerball. But yeah, so today is going to be more of a make sure that I figure out how to do my exercises. Not how to do them. Obviously, I know how to do them, but windows of opportunity. So it might be one of those things that I cut out earlier here so I can get 2 hours in before my therapy session. Okay. Keep guessing. Oh, nice. Enjoy your time at the water park. Mainly my goal when I do my exercises and stuff like that, yes, ideally I would like to get them done all at one time. But ultimately, as long as I get them done, then yay. I usually try to get them done before 3, though. Because I would like to get all my exercising in before I can eat, instead of half of it, eat, and then go back and do it again. I don't feel like having a tummy ache. Let's see, do I have two butterflies? I have those 2 butterflies, but I don't have... Hey, Leanne. You have a great day as well. So, my main practice today would be just calm, relaxing, not overacting, not overcomplicating, just simply embracing the day and seeing in what direction it takes me. I did officially start this week off with an incline. Again, it's only a 0.5 incline, but it's still pushing myself just a little bit more, you know. And I also decided to, instead of doing 3, 4, 5, and 6 on Thursday, and then doing 3 for the rest, I'm going to do 5 for tearing down. Kind of feel that at that point, then I would deserve a break a little bit more on Sundays to recoup. So effectively putting in a couple more miles. In fact, to supplement for today, because I was not exactly sure if I was going to have time to get my 4 miles in today. Every opportunity when I took my wife for her doctor's appointment at the hospital, I used the stairs instead of the elevator. So essentially it was, let's see, we ended up making it to the 3rd floor instead of 4.5. I ended up finding a parking spot before then. So I ended up taking the stairwell all the way down to the 1st floor so we can actually gain access to the hospital. And then while in the hospital, I walked up another 3 flights of stairs. And then I did everything in reverse as well. So I ended up getting more cardio in instead of just using the elevator. Again, it's all about taking your opportunities when you can get them to exercise when you can. Because you're not always going to get those situations where you have time to yourself throughout the day and you can walk on a treadmill for hours at a time. Fair enough, Lovey. I know for my wife, I think she made it up the 1st flight of steps and then opted for the elevator, which, trust me, I would have been right there with her if it wasn't for the fact that I have been walking for close to a month now every single day. Exactly. That's the same thing for my wife. Like, for her, it is easier for her to go downstairs than upstairs. So with that being said, when we did have an opportunity for her to go down the stairs instead of up, definitely took that. So she trucked the whole 3 down, and then she went up 1 flight of steps, and at that point in time, that's when she hopped up on the elevator. How what? How do you get neuropathy? Like, I'm all for answering questions, but like if people are not interested in doing a freaking 30-second Google search and find out what neuropathy is, I mean, it was different when you had to learn knowledge through people directly. Okay, great. Then how are you asking how? Why would you ask how? Then speak in complete sentences instead of saying how. How what? That's cute. Although it kind of looks like the crow's getting ready to eat the butterfly. Let's see what else is going on this week. I mean, this entire week is riddled with appointments. Why won't I answer what? Let's see here. I see where you entered. Oh, well. Okay, what question? There's nothing that showed up. Oh, have I been lying this entire time? I thought. Wait, I thought I didn't have any, or nobody had the ability to block. Whoops. Guess somebody did. Ta-da! Missed one. Oh, nice. So almost done with work. Okay. Where's my brush? Okay, there's my brush. Okay, fine. I'll leave your abilities alone. I'm glad you ended up getting access to this account though. That's nice. I know for a while there you weren't able to gain access to this account. Y'all better be nice. My mods are on a warpath. That's right, moisturizer. Almost forgot because I ended up going right from cleansing my face to putting on a stick-on tattoo. Where is my moisturizer? Okay, I used it yesterday. Okay, here it is. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, those people are severely misguided. Frankly, in my book, I'm starting to realize that they're lost. Not misguided. Oh, hold on, gotta let the fur baby in. So my video that I posted was yesterday's makeup. It looked good for probably all of 10 minutes after I made the video. And then it didn't end up looking so good 10 minutes after the video. Leon, it's sitting a little crooked, Lovey. And the funny thing is, like, even though it ended up getting messed up, and obviously I could have fixed it, and y'all will see this afternoon when I share the next one. I ended up going with it. And yes, before anybody is wondering, yesterday Um, no, sorry, 2 days ago, we were on part one of, of Twilight. So it was absolutely, Bella inspired makeup. Um, and 10 minutes after I made the video, I ended up looking more like the Crow. So yeah, it was nice. It's held up by your horns. I got a sticker that I created. I've got to bring it back. But it's wings, and then it has horns with a halo on it, and a cute little fork tail. That I came up with for a sticker. I ended up using it on, I think, I ended up using it on an image itself, but I'm planning on like using that as a sticker on my other account. Hi Rose, good morning. Where is it? There it is. And Juno, what I was referring to was last time I checked, you couldn't gain access to this account because you couldn't figure out what the password is. So I was saying, congratulations, because obviously you figured out how to sign back into it, which is great. Good morning, Mama. No, no, no. Okay, so that's the main, and then you, got you. Okay. That makes sense. I will have to re-amend my previous statements, though, because I told everybody that all of the mods that I have only have muting capabilities. Well, except for apparently Juno does not. So. And per your request, I will leave it alone for now. I know it comes with a brush of sorts at the end of it, but I just don't like that once I have the product on there, it adds more to it. Oh my. Possibly Rose. Possibly. It all depends on her mood. Or if they're annoying. There. Aware, aware. It's my Meraki set. There, oh, there it is. Well, maybe. No, Lovey, that is my personal brand. So literally any and every search engine that you're looking for me possibly on, you're going to want to put that in. But what I'm typically using is Arise Cosmetics. I do have some Drake Cosmetics. And, of course, I have a couple of TikTok special stuff. Like this palette, which I've been pulling a lot of looks out of, and that's great. But I also want to, let's see here. Yesterday was mainly Arise Cosmetics. So all the palettes that I have are Arise Cosmetics except for this one. This one here, yeah, this one here was less than $15. And I can't remember if it was free shipping or not. But I don't think I paid more than $5 for free shipping. Or $5 for shipping. Yes, I love this one. I have probably dabbed almost each color by now. This is fun whenever I'm doing like a butterfly look. I would like to do that again. I know my daughter on here had suggested that I do one again. So that might be what I end up doing Saturday when I have the full 2 hours. Bye. What's that TikTok sound that's going on? That was rude. That was really fucking rude. Oops. Where is my moment in time palette? Ah, there you are, sir. There you are. Most of the time they're confused. I had, what was it? 2 days ago I had somebody completely all over. Hey, bro. I do have preferred pronouns, but at this point I really just don't give a shit what anybody calls me. So if you are trying to get my goat, good luck. Oops. Disclaimer, I am not responsible for what my moderators do. It's really rude what I said to it. So, it's called matching energy. What, you would like to come in here rude and you expect me to take it? I mean, I do take a lot of things with a smile. Be that as you will. But yeah, I tend to take a lot of things. Hey, Bella. You're playing with the wrong mod. Like, that one can block you. Good morning, Lovey. Okay, so yesterday was black with, well, black eyeliner with some red. So, thank you for the heart me. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying watching. Chewing on wood planks. Is that some kind of fetish? Yes, this is one of the fake tattoos. I actually put it on while I was live here. I got oodles more. I don't have a back tat on right now. But occasionally I wear those back tats as well. But depending on where it's placed, like this one here, probably will last a couple of days just because I typically sleep on my side with my arms wrapped like this, so it's going to cause a crease and rub. So this one's not going to last a lot. But like when I do one over here, that lasts for a while. When I do the ones on my back, because I don't sleep on my back, those usually last for bare minimum a week. Usually when I do them right in here somewhere, these usually last for like 2 weeks. Why the fuck not? I like my mods just the way they are. They don't let piss ants through. Oh. Ouch. My mods are my mods for a reason. The simplest, the thing that I'm doing right now, it's not gender fraud. Yeah, I know, Lovey. Here's the thing, and it took me a while to get to this point, but every live is unique, so I compartmentalize each live as such. So for me, obviously I take the good things out of it. No matter what, I take the live content that I do, just stud piercings. Oh, what's in the ear? This right here? This right here is just a speaker. It's not hearing aid or anything like that. In fact, I think it's got like 10%. Ew, what bathroom does it matter? Why are you thinking about what bathroom I use? That's creepy. No. I use the bathrooms that are designated available to me. But you thinking about what bathrooms people use, that's creepy. Hey, Blue. Told you I'd be live, Lovey. So let's actually put some frickin' makeup on instead of standing here giggling at every frickin' hater that comes in. See, that's the thing, and I talked about this Saturday when I was live. If there's a line of women and there's a men's restroom and a woman's restroom, they're using both. Same thing with men. If there's a line of men and there's 2 restrooms and they're individual, independent bathrooms, not with multiple stalls, you best believe they're both using both bathrooms. I grew up on a farm. Okay. Farmers don't give a shit what bathroom they use. As long as they're in there going to the bathroom, getting the hell out. That's what a bathroom is designed for. The fact that people come in and the first damn thing on their mind is what bathroom do you use? Or if I find you in the bathroom with my daughter, that's it. You're done. Ew. Why are we talking about bathrooms? The hell? Actually, either way you look at it, I've had people assault me in both, so not really sure where you're going with that. I am too. And a lot of times, like, I'm trying to figure out what platform I want to talk about it in. But it's definitely one of those things. Um, yes. No, you're fine, Lovey. Um, Anybody with VN in their name, don't take anything personal that they say. I'm good with all of them. So there are times that we're goofy as hell and we just joke. So please, mods, don't like VN are good people. Okay, let's see here. Oh, sorry. Arise Cosmetics. Meraki. Exactly. Yep. That's all they're designed for. Um, and I assure you, that toilet does not matter what you identify as. First, because it's an inanimate object. But that's what the facilities are for. Go in, use it, wash your hands, get out. I know, right where I'd be aiming for. Anything but outhouses. I mean, it's one thing when you have to use the restroom and you have to get up at night and go. It's completely different when you have to go outside and you have to walk through the woods in the snow. That's literally how it was in Washington State when I lived out there, because we lived off the grid. Right. Yeah. Yes, there was bears, there was some mountain lions, and there was coyotes. Mm-hmm. Yep. In fact, it was common practice to shine the woods before you even started walking out of the house. Yellow eyes. You knew what animal you were looking at. The size, how high it was off the ground. It did help the fact that the area that we lived in at the time was a burnout zone. So 2 years previous to moving there, there was a fire that went through, and so it burned everything from flora and fauna level to about halfway up the tree. And it was just scorched. Ooh! And it was just scorched. Thank you for the gift, Levy. Nice thing about it is that you could see for a good distance under the brush. And obviously, as you got out farther, you could start seeing tops of trees, which was greenery. And at that point in time, you could tell where a valley would dip down. This particular situation wasn't a controlled burn, as far as I understood. Before getting there, lightning struck the mountain and it caught everything. They were able to get to it, but seeing as where I lived was 4 miles off the blacktop up the mountain, it took them a hot minute to get up there. I mean, obviously they had helicopters that would drop water and stuff. Which also aided in putting it out. But again, I wasn't in Washington State at that time, but I was in Tonasket, Washington. Was where it was at. So the closest blacktop was 4 miles down, and then the nearest town was a 45-minute drive. Most of it downhill, 12% downgrade as you were going down. Oh, yeah. Does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah, I do believe so. And as they wipe their behind with, I do have help. Do you see all the moderators in here? I have all the help I need. Thanks, though. I appreciate when they offer. But yeah, DJ Street Styles is pretty much any and everything that you're looking for as far as following me goes. It's basically my handle on everything. Funny enough, it actually used to be a t-shirt art brand that kind of faded out. And when I first seen it, I was like, ooh, I like it. And I actually made that my gamer handle on Xbox. Oh, absolutely, Levy. No, you trust me, my mods know the difference in between good, honest energy and whatever everybody else wants to identify as. um Juno, that's freaking priceless. I love that. That's freaking awesome. And that statement alone, that's why we friends. That's why we friends. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. Now, the reason that I went out there wasn't the best experience, but again, this is what I tell people. Make the best of the situation that you have. Not every situation that you stumble upon is always the best situation. But in those situations, it depends on what you take out of it. There's the good, the bad. Hold on to the good. The bad you can discard to the side. And as long as you have this motto, any and every experience that you receive is the possibility at the minimum to learn from. Sometimes learning some things are beneficial, sometimes they're not. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting in the way. But yeah, good situations happen, bad situations happen. It's all in how we handle it. But back to how I handle lives. Every live is different. Every live is unique. I take the good out of it instead of the bad. Um, occasionally I pick up followers. Occasionally I have you wonderful people in here that say, thank you for coming on and going live. I needed this. I needed this space. I needed the energy that you provide. Sometimes just having somebody that hears you or sees you means a lot. That's why I'm here. Quite often, I have people that come in here and they're like, oh, you're pushing for gifts or you're pushing for taps or you're pushing for whatever. And I've told them this. I don't require gifts. Sure, I mean, who's going to turn down a gift? But I don't crave gifts while I'm here. I don't crave taps. It's great to do things like that in people's lives, but I'm just here to give a space. But again, like I tell people, my house, my rules. Ooh. That was not a hint to spam my gift section there, ma'am. But that's the thing. Too late. Well, and that's the thing, Lovey, is like that's all I actually crave is interaction with people. So if anybody is going to point fingers and say I'm doing anything, this is my interaction that I need. Yes, by default it happens to be that I'm center of attention. Why? Because I'm the only one on camera that everybody can see. That in fact makes me center of the attention. I assure you, Juno is Juno, and she's just a hilarious individual. Don't take it as personal towards you. But it is something that we often hear a lot. Like, if women have the choice in between a bear and a man, what would they choose? A bear. And then you made the bear joke. So she's just taking that bear joke and she's running with it. Okay. I don't think she was saying that you were trans. I'm trans. But that's okay. It doesn't matter how you identify. This is a safe space for those that choose to utilize it as a safe space. You're great here. No, Juno. I mean, if you've got other places to go, then you can. But what? No, nobody was saying you leave. Better not be leaving. I decided that I'm gonna keep pushing through for the whole thing. Juno, you stay. Don't you be going anywhere. Besides, you're hardly ever in here. Yeah, Lovey. Really, it's one of those things like today's a softer day for me. There are times where I'm quick with comebacks as far as ignorant people that want to hate. Lovey. I do, but that's not typically a question for this account. Juno, do you want up? I'm not opposed to doing the whole up and split screen. I'm just saying. um, regardless, love you. You'll crash the live. Oh, absolutely. That's honestly the main purpose of my it's honestly the main purpose of my moderators. They're not here to keep me safe. They're here to make sure that the live is safe, that the chat is safe, that everybody can express themselves in a safe way, and that they don't get bombarded and or harassed by troll-like behavior from individuals. That's fantastic to find out that I was on your FYP. Welcome in and hi, I'm Snow. And apparently my tattoo is still sticky. Well, that's definitely, I can't guarantee that's what happens every single time that I go live. I'm big time known for matching energy that's in the live. So there's some times where I'm just very snippy. Today is just one of those days where I really realize that I just, for my own zen and my own meditation purposes, I really want to just, do that nice light energy live, which is what you have here. But most of the time I try to make sure bare bones minimum that it's a safe space. Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you as well, Lovey. Okay. So that looks good, but I want to hit with the darker gold on the bottom upper eyelid a little bit more. Well, that's good. I am glad that you ended up finding me today. I have made it official that I do go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. From I typically try to do 8 to 10, but of course my daughter still has 2 weeks of school, so that means 8:20 is usually when I start. And then on Tuesdays, I end up dipping out 5 minutes before 10, because that just allows me to get myself done and settled for my therapy sessions. Saturdays are pretty much the only day that I can 100% guarantee that you will see me for 2 hours. You did, Blue. You did. Oh, thank you so much, Lovey. So this from here to here is my natural hair color. And then from here all the way to here is, well, It is my natural hair color mixed with this. Thank you, Lovey. And then from here down was after I bleached my hair the last time, and I don't have any of that because my wife used it so I could dye her hair blue, which I do need to hit it again with more blue. And that is whenever she requests it next. Because I do her hair with confidence, and I don't have any problem doing hair because I've done hair for years for my mom before we met. And then she's nervous when she does my hair, but for me, as long as my hair is healthy, I really don't care what color it is. Don't hit it. I don't think Sarah would like that. You would be surprised. Oh, here we go again with a Lego. So somebody made sure that they said that I was inactive and or a bot. My wife is gorgeous. She'll tell you otherwise, but honestly, there's times where she says that I'm gorgeous and I say that I feel otherwise. I know, Krista. Just make sure you're being safe, okay? I put you being safe far above what happens in the chat. Thank you, Levy. You know, a lot of it, y'all, is self-doubt, you know? Self-doubt is a reoccurring thing. Like I like to tell people, you know, our minds are our own worst enemies. So far right here, what we have, as far as makeup goes, was all from the Meraki palette. Oh, I'm sorry, Lovey, that you're wheelchair bound. It depends on the day. Like my self-confidence was probably not at an all-time low yesterday, but it was down there. Yesterday was a bit of a struggle. But you know, we have those days. That's the part. I mean, I know. I talked to a couple of my friends yesterday, and it's like I told them all. Even when you're having a bad day, like mine was not the worst day, but it was a low energy day for me. It was a struggle a bit. Even though yesterday wasn't the best, I know that I can invest in tomorrow. That's always an option. Even if you're struggling, even if today you're struggling, you can always look towards tomorrow for a better outcome. That always helps get me through. And also whenever I am having a really good time, a good genuine time, I hold on to that. And I remember those times when I'm having the struggle days to help me buffer through. So again, it all depends on your mindset. It all depends on your mood for the day. Um, and ultimately that determines the effectiveness of the hope that you hold on to in your days you struggle. Uppies, you changed your mind. Okay, there we go. Hit the guest button. As you can tell, like, I don't have a lot of guests. And I'm sure I'm going to have to modify the... Oh, no, perfect. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, love. Don't mind me. I can't type because I'm doing hair. But so I figured it just
yes, Lovey.
I'm watching.
Oh, you're good.
Watching.
Yes. Stick with us for a little while. And when I get to know you better, it's one of those things I'm perfectly fine having somebody come up after I know them for a little while.
Yeah, no, she doesn't get a choice with me because I'm mean to her when she's not.
Actually, that's kind of one of my problems. I don't mind when you're being mean.
I know. Wait.
I have issues. I know I have. Trust me, can't wait. Been counting down the days. And then you made it official. What days? Oh.
Yeah, in case anyone has.
I don't know what anybody else is doing, but
I'll be in Michigan on Father's Day week. And that Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to have separated for spending time with gym members. For any gyms that are in the area that want to meet and hang out and do some stuff and get crazy, have
that's
dinner.
Okay, Truth. I was the same way until this one over here got a hold of me.
What did I do?
I was shy. Coming up on a live? I was shy.
Yeah. Y'all.
Oh my God.
Don't let how she acts today. Y'all, she was like a scared little squirrel.
Oh, a lot of my videos were like this. Like this is all you could see when I would make a video. That was just a video. That's not even live. Going live, that was new for the longest time.
From North Carolina? Where in North Carolina?
Fortunately, I've lost 2 nails. But that's okay. This set's almost lasted me a little over 3 weeks already, so not too shabby. Exactly, Blue. And as far as I understand, that is what is on the plan for the 30th. We're going to do a couple things on that day because actually my daughter graduates 5th grade on the 30th is her last day of school. I do believe tomorrow is her actual graduation. Oh, you're good, Lovey. I do that a lot of times not meaning to.
Where in North Carolina are
Hey,
you?
Tabs. Good morning, Lovey. About an hour south of Carolina. I'm doing great today, Lovey. How are you?
Wilmington? I know Wilmington. I'm an hour and a half from Wilmington. Where did I see that one? Did somebody already get that one?
Yep, somebody already got that one.
Oh, dang. See, somebody got it.
Looks like Blue.
Yes. I prefer the mountains.
That shit don't bother me anymore.
Did you grow up near the beach, Truth? I bet you that's why you like the mountains better. I grew up near the beach. That's why I like mountains better.
Oh, I loved the mountains. Of course, I got into so much trouble when I was out there, but I loved the mountains.
Yeah. See, that's yes. I live in Goldsboro. Truth. I live about an hour and a half off the coast. But where I'm at, like Goldsboro's literally like an hour and a half from everything. It's an hour and a half from Raleigh. It's an hour and a half from Virginia. It's an hour and a half from South Carolina. It's an hour and a half from freaking the coast.
Blue's quick. Blue is really quick.
Mm-hmm. I need to put blue on in mine.
Yeah, I think me and Blue have. I think we talk a little bit every day. I think this is like
this will be
day 3.
There's water in the mountains.
Good morning, Angela. How are you, Lovey? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm starting to drink ginseng tea. Good stuff.
You've lived in Colorado, Utah. I've been in Arizona. I've been in Kentucky. I've been in Germany. All kinds of places. Aw.
Ooh.
Thank you for the hand hearts.
Aw. Thank you, Lovey.
You fell in love with Colorado? Colorado looks like a pretty state.
Yeah, the only 2 places that I've actually lived is Washington State for 3.5 years and Michigan, born and raised.
So what's up with the northern part of the country? Like, you don't like us down here in the south? Is that what it is?
No, it's not that. I actually, no, it's not that. You know it's not that.
I prefer the north too, Blue. Most of the time, northerners have a little bit more common sense.
Now don't get me wrong. I visited Virginia and I've been all the way down to Mississippi for like a month. I've been to Tennessee. I've been places. I do get out of my house occasionally.
Lots of common sense. Mom's from Jersey, Dad's from here. You know how I learned my common sense? By observing how stupid my parents were being.
I love how it looked like she was pointing at me. Ow! Not the freaking earring. Oh no. Oh no. Did you rip the thing right out? Y'all, I had that happen to me freaking 2 days ago. I bent down to pick up something that was next to the 4-wheeler in the garage, and when I was on the upswing, it grabbed a hold and ripped it right out of my ear. Oh, that is painful.
Luckily, Christopher's little latches here are fucking amazing, and it disconnected real quick. I didn't hardly feel a thing.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. That's what I was wearing yesterday. Was I don't know if you've seen my video or not, but that's what I was wearing was the earrings and the necklace.
Yeah, I was too. It's not that I have the worst luck, Rose. It's just I get to comb and brushing my hair, and I don't think about my hair.
She gets in the groove. It's the groove.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Now that I've flat ironed most of the curls out, and everyone's mad at me.
Hey, I'm not opposed to the natural volume your hair has. You are, but I'm not.
Kansas is a nightmare? Well, I would think so. There's a whole movie about it. Have you seen that movie about Kansas? How much of a nightmare that is? It's crazy. Tornadoes just pick you right up out of nowhere and drop you off in Munchkin lands and places with witches. It's insane. And then people have the gall to try to get
exactly true. How hard people work for that kind of volume, and she just wants to pull it right out of there.
Hey, you know what?
No, tell me. I want to know.
I've done a lot of work on this here to get the volume that it has. Leave me alone.
She has. She has.
Like to be honest, what we're getting out of it now is literally from this. It's called Color Wow. It's a 1 minute transformation styling cream. This stuff right here. I use this maybe once
Wow.
2 or 3 days, and my hair has felt so much better. If you have thin, frizzy, dry hair, that stuff's good for you.
Yeah.
Work for the volume, Angela. I work for the volume. Pay for it. No. I don't have enough sugar daddies to pay for it.
See, you say you're 72, but Blue, that's not the vibe you give off. At all. Just
You're
saying.
not 72, Blue. You're probably 27, but not 72.
She's talking about the weather, Lovey.
Oh, okay. It's like 28, 30 degrees here. So, you know what? That doesn't matter. I have a friend right now that's younger than me as a grandma, so that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, that would be the same thing like talking about my brother-in-law. Okay?
Your mom's
He
only
was
72?
born. He was born 10 years after everybody else in his family was born. So naturally he's an uncle, and he was an uncle at 10. So it's like, look, you're an uncle.
She said when she was 42, she'll be 30 this year. Yup. I'm 2 and 3.
I'm the oldest on both sides. Not technically true. I would have had I have a brother somewhere out there that's actually a year older than I am. Probably never meet that man, but oh well. And no, before anybody asks, there's no way like that. I probably for 10 years straight, I tried to figure out a paper trail to find him. And unfortunately, there's just mom gave him up for adoption, never gave him a name, never nothing.
Leon, well, happy birthday, Leon. Are your siblings like 40s, early 50s? I'm the oldest in my family.
I was gonna say Leon's birthday should be tomorrow, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That's what
Yep,
Leon said.
it showed up slow on my end. Yep, that's what Leon said. I tend to keep track of all that stuff.
When's my
Actually,
birthday?
23rd of a month. Seeing as
You know what I
have a daughter.
That's why my freaking picture don't look freaking right. I've been sitting here like, why is my image on the screen? I've missed something. What have I missed? Yeah, I feel like an idiot now. Sitting here looking at myself, and I'm like, what is wrong with this camera? Why do I look off?
Mm-hmm.
I knew I forgot something. Hold on, let me fix this.
Yeah. So your birthday's easy to remember because my daughter was born the day after your birthday.
Oh yeah, this is the day I'm heading to Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good morning.
Your birthday's December 22nd? Oh, you're a Christmas baby.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I had a friend of mine that I haven't talked to, well, since last year, and out of the blue, I messaged her, and I'm just like, happy birthday, because her birthday was yesterday. You know, it's been a hot minute since we've talked, though, because she's like, and who's this? I just got a new phone, so I'm really sorry if you're somebody that I know. I'm just like, well, here's the name. Happy birthday. And maybe you end up adding me to your new phone. I used to just shave them off, and then my wife got mad at me, and so now I have my hairstylist trim them.
What? Your brows?
Yeah,
Oh, I just wax mine.
you've seen me do that a couple times where I go from like here and go whoosh,
Yeah.
bye bye. She's actually gotten mad at me for doing that a couple times.
Yeah, no, I just have mine waxed, and then I just kind of keep up with it. I only do it once every 2 months, and just keep up with it with tweezers in between. But then, of course, by the end of the 2 months, my brows will get a little extra bushy because, maintenance.
For me, they just get really tall or real long. I like the shape. The shape is good and everything. It's just they get long. Huh?
Talking about it looks so much better now that I got brows. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh, thank you, Truth. I taught her everything she knows.
Sure, we'll go with that. Well, thank you, Levy. It's definitely been a lot of practice. And to me, by no means am I an expert, or for that matter, there's times I don't think I'm good. But
How long you been doing makeup, Snow? Consistently.
probably when you got me that moment in time palette, just before it came in, that's when I started using my Meraki palette, because I had originally bought that so I could get all the lippies. And then after you said that you were sending me the moment in time, that's when I started practicing with the Meraki set, which is the set that I'm using today.
So what are we talking? 6 months, 8 months? How long has it been?
6, because we've known each other for
It's been about a year.
9.5. It's getting close to a year.
Yeah. But y'all, 6 months. 6 months on makeup. I'm very proud of her.
I mean, I enjoy free things.
I love getting free makeup, but right now I'm not getting any.
Thank you, Lovey.
I'm sending out promotional anything right now. I don't like signing up for like certain things because then my number and all that gets shot out to the freaking world, and then I get nothing but spam calls all day.
Ooh, I get those. Sometimes I answer.
Oh, it'd be coming from you personally? Well, sure, if you want to send stuff. I've got a P.O. box running around my link somewhere.
Yeah, if you tap on her link tree, and the first link that's on that.
Is my link tree still in there? Did we change it to the website? Oh.
No, it's still there, and I make sure that I update it once a month.
Remember. We might have to get the website updated anyway because I did change some things on this account that changed how it's found. So, yeah, some of the links probably don't work right now.
Yes, Juno always does a fantastic job on her makeup.
No, I don't.
Okay, you do have those. You have a couple that you asked me to bury. There are those couple of looks, but they're very far and few between.
Are they buried? Did you burn them?
Oh no, I have files. I have hard copies.
Don't use enough blue and yellow. Blue? I used blue yesterday and you weren't even there.
Hey, you can scroll back through and find my rainbow looks and stuff that I do.
And every time I do a yellow look, you don't show up.
Oh, or she's there for 5 minutes and she disappeared somehow. She's like, oh yeah, do a yellow look. I'll be here tomorrow to do a yellow look, Blue. And she don't show up.
Ow!
Yeah, what was it? I think it was sometime last week. I did 3 different colors of blue. Right in here. Okay.
Something else right into the corner here, but I think it's doing good without.
No, that's doing good. That's doing good without. Like right there for me, I put Inara in there.
No, I do remember blue. You took off before I was finished, though. If I remember correctly, I think you left before I even had my lipstick up.
Yeah, yesterday I was just really feeling Vampire Diaries, which was why that makeup was that makeup. And that is a longer video because I wanted to push myself. Huh?
No, and I'm just letting Blue know, she knows I'm fucking crazy and I don't remember shit. I'm reminding Blue that she knows I'm fucking psycho and I don't remember nothing.
I mean, there's a reason that she has a team that works with her.
Well, I did. Now my team's like 3 sheets to the wind.
That's not frickin' true, and you know it. At least on my frickin' end.
Well, anyway,
I don't know what's going on with it.
Arguing.
And
No. This is not a conversation we're having here. Nope.
Yep, no. I'm not having it here.
Are you mad? Did you say you're mad?
Am I mad?
Did you say you're mad? I thought you said you're
mad. No,
mad.
I said I'm not having it here.
Oh, you're not having it here? Well, then now I want to have... No. I'm kidding.
She's just
You were never invited to the team. Are you ready to get on the team, Blue? I have a lot of openings in gym right now. A lot of openings. But it's not for just, they're not just openings for anybody. They're openings for people that can deal with my crazy ass and the stupid shit I get into. She'll tell you.
I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She's a boatload of fucking fun.
Don't have any money. What do you
Half
mean?
the time she makes her her crazy makes me look sane. So
wonder if I can deal with you, honey. You have any idea what my life is like? It's a freaking shit show over here.
Blue's definitely good people to talk to. I opened up a little bit last night, so.
Well, I feel like I know that, Blue, but I've also felt like, I don't know, like some of the people that I've had in my teams, like I feel like you would have clashed with them very heavily. But now that the team is like almost non-existent now. But I've changed a lot of things with Gem. And how Gem works and operates. And I'm not even putting as much focus into Gem. I'm kind of putting more focus into myself recently.
Which is where it should be.
Jem took a huge turn at the beginning of this year, and I've had to like really value my
It was more of a free
my
falling
ideas
dive.
and my direction and what I'm doing with it.
To me, it was more of a free falling dive, is what happened at the beginning of the year.
Jesus Christ. I'll tell you what, Blue. We'll make amends. I'll admit that I've been wrong all this time. You don't do drama? Oh, this ain't the team for you, honey. The Gem Support Network is nothing but a ball of fucking drama. The difference is we're in the ball, all rolling around together, trying to help each other get back on a standard track. That's the whole point of the network. Is to get out, is to take the drama and lay it back out so we can see it.
Well, and that makes sense.
You get involved with stuff that doesn't involve you. Well, the Gem Network involves everybody. Hey, drama's drama.
I don't know, some of the weird stuff that's been showing up on my feeds lately. I had to reset my feed. May I ask what this is?
Hey,
Are
Vegas
you
chick.
referring to the Gem Support Network?
What is what? What is she asking? What's the question? There's not really a question.
May I ask what this is? And I do
What
believe she is
this?
referring to what is the Gem Support Network.
Oh, she's asking about the Gem Support Network?
I do believe so.
Oh. Join,
Yes.
it's my personal support network. And I took my personal support network and I turned it into a public network for people to find like-minded individuals or people that have dealt with situations, and so that they can communicate and engage and we can help each other because we're all humans, we're all doing the same things, we're all dealing with the same issues. Why not help each other with the knowledge that I have learned and the knowledge that you have learned? And we connect and we take both of our knowledge and we use it to help to deal with the problems easier, quicker. They're less stressful. They're less traumatizing. And we work things out. You find friends along the way and other people that kind of fit into your lifestyle and stuff. And then your network adapts and it changes from there. Being a group of adults that can support each other no matter what it's exactly what it is. Truth. That's literally the simplest way to put it. Oh no, you're fine, Mama. You like my beach, my little beach waves.
I can't seem to figure out what I did with my headset, so there's that, and I'll turn this up. So
People that aren't in the lifestyle but understand. What do you mean not in the lifestyle? Living your own personal life isn't a lifestyle. It doesn't. It's not an exclusive group. This group is designed for anybody that's a human being.
Everybody and anybody.
If you have struggles in life, because we all do, and sometimes the people that we have around us aren't knowledgeable about what to do, or they're giving us information that's leading us in bad directions, or they just don't have the experience in this particular situation. So what my network is designed to do is help find people and connect them together so that now you do have somebody who is aware of that, is understanding of that, has been through that, or is going through that. And now the two of you can do it together, or at least assist. Well, now you're a gem. Oh, thank you. Congratulations. Yeah, Gem, it's JEM for
Yep.
Gem. It's Juno Aaron McKay. And my network is exactly what it is designed to be. It's just designed to be a group of adults who communicate and engage and help one another out in ways that we can. And the biggest way you can help somebody is with your knowledge. The information that you have, the life and experience that you've had, all the choices that you have made have led you here. Now share that knowledge, share what you've been through with others so that they, if they're going through the same problems, situations, destruction of their own worlds, their world around them is falling apart, they can now find and connect with other people who have dealt with the same thing, and they might be able to get a different point of view or a different word of advice, or they can find people that understand their predicament and can help walk them through.
Everything in life is a learning experience. People come from different backgrounds, therefore have different experiences. And that's what the GEM Support Network does. It provides a space where we can all communicate with each other and help each other. Like for me, I've gotten a lot of skills. Some I took from her, some I've learned as we talk back and forth with each other.
Some she stole from Tabitha, and then some from Ezra, and then some that she just
some people
walks around and she just steals it and says, "Look what I did." Save the doll. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, save the dolls.
Excuse me. Yeah, we have a lot of allies in the GEM. Lots of allies.
Yep. And my favorite thing about the GEM Support Network is the fact that we're not one of those weird things where, okay, well, because you're a part of the GEM Support Network, you can't have any other support networks. We actually encourage you to have other support networks as well as GEM.
I didn't know Pedro Pascal had a trans sister. I loved Pedro. Like I love everything that he's ever done. He's an amazing actor, gentleman, all that. But I didn't know he had a trans sister.
Exactly true. And I'm just gonna say this: I love your name. For the longest time, I went by Truth Seeker on here for the longest time. So very, very good memories.
Gorgeous. But my forever celebrity crushes would be Kevin Costner and Ryan Reynolds. But Ryan Reynolds is because he's just plain gorgeous and he shares my birthday.
Okay, I have two. Thank you for the heart, me. Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp for the longest time he was one of my tops, but I've kind of drawn away from him in his later years for some reason. Not that he's not any different. It's just I don't know. Something's just changed. His demeanor has changed ever since that court case scenario thing that happened.
Isn't everybody a top for you? Got her. Love you. Yeah. Here's the thing: is she could clap right back with the same shit because.
No, Truth, you could not be a bottom for me. No, Juno is not top for anybody.
Yeah, Juno no top.
I'm a muse. Muses don't ever take the leading role in anything. I'm a muse, okay?
One of our relative qualities. Oh God.
Who's Bella Ramsey? Who's God knows? Who's Bella Ramsey?
Sometimes things hit different.
Oh yeah. Like the idea of somebody thinking I'm a top. Honey, I wear tops. I'm not a top.
Yeah, nobody ever better be going around accusing me of being a top.
The Last of Us. I haven't seen that last yet. Excuse me. It's all over my TV. I should be sitting down and watching it because I really want to. I just haven't. It's awesome. I know. I've been meaning to. You can't top. You can't hold yourself up. Not true. Not true. Now we have something in common. You'd be an awful top? No, I don't. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. In truth, I have seen contraptions that negate the wheelchair completely.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, it's the wheelchair is not an excuse
no.
that you can't top.
And I mean you can still top from the bottom, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can still top from the bottom. You haven't gotten a contraption? Really easy, love. Really easy. A couple of anchor screws for the ceiling. Okay. You can get all this stuff at Lowe's.
And if you want to be discreet, you can always hide anchors with different things like
Chandeliers.
fire alarms, chandeliers, smoke alarms.
What are we hanging? Dairy, we're not hanging anything. It's a difference between hanging something and mounting.
I prefer the term mounting. It's a fun term. Okay, so.
Yeah, Mama Miserable just caught on, y'all. She's like, suspending, yeah.
Yeah.
Mounting, suspending, creating a floating apparatus.
Swings are fun.
Swinging.
Swings are fun.
So much fun. Anybody been in a swing? And I'm not talking about the park swing at the park.
Been in a lot of different things in a lot of situations.
So Angela, you're what we call a switch. You're not a poltergeist. You don't have to. No, honey. I mean, the idea is for you to possess somebody, but depends on the day. See, that's a switch. Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So, turn on, off, on, off, on, off. Men are switches,
Hey, Zoe.
Oh, is this your spicy account anyway?
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is not your spicy account.
No, see, here's the thing. When I mean spicy account, I mean like that is what I post on that. It doesn't necessarily mean what I talk about.
They always call.
Okay, lovies. It is 10 o'clock. I do have to go. I overstayed my time. Love you all. This is the makeup for the day. Yesterday's makeup is posted. Love you. Juno, we need to talk later.
I have therapy at 11. That's it.
So do I.
I have a schedule today.
Bye. Love you all.